on TMZ.
Okay, Khloe Kardashian creeped out that somebody bought a sex doll that looks just like Khloe. That somebody is her ex-husband, Lamar Odom.
Oh my God, can you believe that blow-up doll?
Oh my goodness.
She's talking about it with her mom, and Chris kind of finds it funny.
Chris is like, it's like an emotional support animal.
It's an emotional support animal.
He brings it on a flight with him.
The wife of the bassist for Weezer was involved in a shootout with the LA cops. The officers say she comes out of her home and has a gun. She pointed it at them.
Someone on the radio says
the female suspect was the one that shot at it.
So the officers opened fire. She was shot in the shoulder and was booked for attempted murder.
Wendy Williams was not allowed to get dinner with her niece, Alex Finney,
because of the third person at the dinner, Joe Tacopina, who is signed on as her personal lawyer.
so they don't want Wendy to strategize with her lawyer.
And by the way, Alex and Joe did go to dinner.
To a nice dinner.
They went to Il Molino.
Oh my.
One of my favorite restaurants ever. They have linguine with white truffles.
Can we talk about Wendy's freedom again?
Yeah.
Cameras are up on the reboot of Vanderpump Rules. Our cameras got Lisa arriving at SUR, and they are filming with a whole new cast.
Do they cast for this show?
They all already work there.
But they may be casting people to work there. You think they just hired a bunch of people and said, okay, we'll just use what we got?
Yes!
That's what you did!
It sounds like your business plan.
I understand it, but look at the way it worked out.
And now, Khloe Kardashian reacts to ex-husband Lamar Odom's new bundle of joy.
Oh my God, can you believe that blow-up doll?
Well, joy comes in different bundles for everyone, and Lamar ordered his from a factory in Vegas in the exact shape of Khloe. Aw, that's kinda
It's creepy and it's weird.
creepy, right? That's exactly what we were gonna say.
I'm supposed to be flattered by this. It's more, man, this validates just how different we are and how much we've grown apart.
Oh, she's flattered by it, dude. She's so flattered by it.
How do you not have a feeling like, okay?
The girl wanted to sculpt something out of like a male anatomy. Wouldn't the guy be stoked?
Absolutely.
Yes, unless it's David.
Hey, it's drafty inside those old Italian buildings,
If you're Khloe's mom, you should be extra concerned.
which is why Chris wants answers.
Does it have real hair? I don't know, but it's not a support dog. It's a blow-up doll.
A support doll. Chris is like, oh, you know, it's like an emotional support animal.
Yeah, that he likes to bang.
It's an emotional support animal.
He brings it on a flight with him.
Come on, that's ridiculous. The cabin pressure would totally pop these things. As for these two, Khloe's got no hard feelings, though we can't say the same for Lamar.
I'm not hurt by it. It's just more weird and gross.
So we found out Toni Braxton and Birdman are married. They got secretly married, but the interesting part is then she actually filed for divorce 2 weeks after they got married and then ultimately called off the divorce. Birdman had proposed to Toni back in 2018, and they've kind of had a rocky, an up and down relationship.
Right.
We got these documents where they're actually divorce documents that Toni filed that list their marriage as August 8th. And they list the date of separation as August 10th. Then 2 weeks later, she filed for divorce, and then in January of this year, they dismissed the divorce. So it appears they're still married.
So they're just working out their issues in divorce court.
No, but right now, they're together.
Well, are they physically together or just legal?
That we don't know because for some reason they don't want to cop to this wedding.
Maybe they didn't tell their parents.
You think 55-year-old Birdman needs to ask for permission to marry Toni Braxton?
Included.
11070, there's a gunshot victim. Can a unit respond?
So that might be our female suspect, gunshot victim.
That suspect and gunshot victim is the wife of Weezer bassist Scott Schreiner, Jillian Lauren, who was shot by cops and booked for attempted murder. And it all started with a car crash she had nothing to do with.
There was a hit and run in a freeway near Eagle Rock, which is a neighborhood in Los Angeles. 3 suspects get out of the car and they flee on foot.
One runs into a neighborhood and enters the yard next door to Scott and Jillian's house. As police set up a perimeter, the suspect attempts to evade them by blending in. How?
Looks like he took his clothes off. He's in boxer briefs.
Who's watering their garden.
And apparently chilling in their pool. Sup, boys, you want a cold one? Think he went that way. Around this time, Jillian comes out of her house with a gun, probably to see what's what with this guy. Cops see her and tell her to drop the frickin' gun.
And instead of dropping it, they say she pointed it at them.
Police say she fired a shot, so an officer put one in her shoulder.
She runs into the house, and when she comes out about 30 minutes later with the babysitter, they arrest her.
She's firing shots potentially at police.
She might have been a bad shot.
She is a gun enthusiast.
She's got videos at ranges.
Good, just don't do it near cops. They don't like it. Anyway, cops arrested the dude. The other two suspects are still on the run. Jillian was released on $1 million bond. So today we got Scott out.
Is there anything you can tell us about what happened yesterday?
No, not at all. I can't talk to you guys.
Oh, how's your wife doing?
Yeah, she's all right. Thank you for asking.
But guess Weezer won't make it to Coachella, huh?
They're still going to Coachella.
Really?
Yeah.
They can't drop out. They're the fill-in for the other band that dropped out.
I know.
See you at Coachella.
Hell, it'll be a nice break from the mean streets of Eagle Rock. Now, Beverly Hills, that's where you want to be.
Lucy, first of all, you look phenomenal.
Thank you.
We got Lucy Hale. We asked her about a scary movie that she was in called Marry Kill.
How do you manage to have a serial killer comedy?
I think we just leaned into the comedy because the way it was shot visually looked more like a thriller horror. So we just had fun.
Lucy Hale is dating Harry Jowsey
I
now.
know. What a come up for him.
What? Wait a minute, what?
Yes.
What?
Harry Jowsey from
Too Hot to Handle.
Too Hot to Handle. Too Hot to Handle.
What?
I know.
Well, also, I think this is the real deal because he was abstinent for a while.
Give me a break.
No, I'm serious.
Guys just say that.
I think you say that because you're like, do you want to break my streak, sweetheart?
Or you say, I'm not going to break my streak. And then because they just want to change it.
Yes, nothing you can do will make me break my streak.
Right.
Oh, that's such a good line. That is such a good line.
It makes me want to go home and tell my wife I'm on a celibacy streak.
TMZ kids, let's have fun with...
Shh, please refrain from distracting the putter, because golf champ Rory McIlroy's 4-year-old daughter Poppy is attempting to sink a putt at the Masters. Still attempting to sink a putt. How about some backstory while we wait?
So anyways, there is a big event before the Masters where all the golfers will play the par 3 course with like their families. So on the 9th hole, Rory said, all right, Poppy, you can do the putt.
And she's still doing it!
I mean, it's pretty slow, but it's incredible. Look at her form. Oh my God.
Damn, she put that thing away like she was cleaning her room.
Oh my God.
It's so awesome.
So she hit like a 25-foot putt, which is I mean, she's 4.
Yes. And she gets so embarrassed. She like goes into her dad's arm because she's so shy after.
I mean, it's just like an incredible moment.
A moment no one could ever spoil, no matter what.
Oh, this poor kid.
He's really got a talent for this kind of thing.
Now there's going to be all this pressure. Oh, you're going to be the next. You're going to be Tigress Wood.
Except that Tigress Wood sounds more like a Tiger King sequel.
Have you ever golfed before?
And I hated it. It took so long and it was so slow.
Dude, it's a nice escape though. You got 5 hours to get away.
Escape from what?
Yeah, what are you getting away from?
Oh, I just picked up golf actually.
Yeah.
Spoken like a new dad. Now, Poppy, sink us out of here.
Cameras are up on the reboot of Vanderpump Rules. Our cameras got Lisa arriving at Surrey yesterday afternoon, and they are filming a whole new season with a whole new cast.
Oh, did we see the cast?
So we did a TMZ charter tour.
On the TMZ Celebrity Tour Bus.
And we saw what I think is one of the new cast members. So his name's Israel Isaacs. And I asked him, are you gonna be one of the main cast members?
I can't answer anything.
Well, if he says I can't say.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty good indication.
Are people excited in general
Yes,
about?
it's going to be good because these people are going to want it so bad that they're going to have so much drama.
Israel said it was so dramatic.
There's going to be a lot of drama. It's already happening before cameras are even up.
So do they cast for this show, or is it kind of just like if you're an attractive?
They cast. What do you think?
No, I mean like, is there a casting call where they get models or?
They all already work
Yeah,
there.
but they may be casting people to work there.
No.
You think they just hired a bunch of people and said, okay, we'll just use what we got?
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on. That's what you did.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you do.
I understand it, but look at the way it worked out.
Coming up.
Wendy Williams was not allowed to get dinner with her niece, Alex Finney.
Because of the third person at the dinner. Joe Tacopina, the Guardian's lawyer, called Joe to say, would you represent us in this case? So Joe had to choose. He chose to represent Wendy.
Plus,
we got Anthony Anderson in New York looking suave.
You look fantastic. What are you wearing?
Pink.
We love it.
That's pretty cool. I'd love to be able to pull off a pink suit.
I have a pink suit.
Well, he said pull off.
coming up.
Jeff Dye, ex to Kristen Cavallari. I say she's always talking about her exes. Has she got any dirt on you?
I'm not famous enough.
Be right back.
Hi, Wendy. Why do you think Sabrina wouldn't let you go to dinner?
That's Wendy Williams leaving her assisted living facility and heading to court with her lawyers after being blocked from going to dinner with her niece Alex last night, something which is supposed to be allowed.
Sabrina Morrissey is the guardian. Her lawyer sent us a letter saying she can go out whenever she wants with any of her relatives. It's fine. It's not.
But why?
Well, okay, there might be an answer because of the third person who was at the dinner, Joe Tacopina.
Joe Tacopina.
Joe Tacopina, AKA Wendy's lawyer and the man feared by her guardianship.
And I'll tell you why. We know that the Guardian is suing Lifetime for that docuseries, saying, oh, you took advantage of Wendy. And the Guardian's lawyer called Joe to say, would you represent us in this case? So Joe had to choose between that and representing Wendy. He chose to represent Wendy.
Wow.
And I think they're afraid that they're gonna get their asses kicked before a jury.
So wait, the guardianship might have blocked Wendy's dinner with her niece and Joe because he wouldn't represent them?
Joe is not part of her family. Joe is her lawyer.
She was going out with Alex.
But she can call him on the phone.
I understand, but here's the thing. What you don't understand about this.
Okay.
It turns out Alex and Joe did go to dinner. They went to Il Molino.
Oh my God, Il Molino? What's Il Molino?
One of my favorite restaurants ever. And they bring this garlic and it's just like unbelievable. It's cheap and it's got, oh, it is.
Can we talk about Wendy's freedom again?
Yes, we can, because Wendy desperately wants her freedom.
You look so good, girl. Thank you.
We got DJ Paul at LAX with 3-6 Mafia. He's not with 3-6 Mafia in this video, but 3-6 Mafia is performing at Coachella Friday night.
This is a big show, probably huge.
They're obviously very excited. He says
We got a lot of special guests coming out. A lot.
So we say, hey, can we get like one of the special guests? Can you tell us? And he says,
Travis Barker. That's a good one. And it's gonna be super dope because I paired him with someone else at the same time.
It's MGK.
That's Alabama.
It's gonna be Alabama Barker.
I don't know. He says it's gonna be a big connection.
Now real fans will know. We got Travis Barker fans will know.
And then we also ask him about like, what is your green room request for Coachella?
Non-alcoholic wine.
Who wants that?
I don't know. He said it right away.
Isn't that just grape juice?
He also said he didn't know Coachella was 2 weekends.
I didn't even know Coachella worked like that. You perform both weekends, but they pay you both weekends, so it's great.
I had no idea that it was 2 weekends.
Hey, thank you, bro.
You look fantastic. What are you wearing?
Pink.
Oh yeah, it's Anthony Anderson, star of the new totally plausible movie G20, where Viola Davis plays the president who kicks some ass after terrorists take over the G20 summit and Anthony plays her husband.
So we asked him if it's true that their couple in the movie was modeled after the Obamas, which I think is because they're black.
Stop it, it's because, yeah, it's totally because they're black.
This movie and these characters weren't patterned after the Obamas, even though I take that as a great sign of respect.
Look, there's Marsai Martin, who played his daughter on Blackish and is also in the film, though it may have been a little awkward on set because
she was on Jimmy Kimmel Live and said that when she was little, he promised that he would get her a car when she turned 16.
And he never delivered on that, did he?
No.
And now that she's about to turn 21, Papa's got a pony up.
I heard that you were gonna buy Marseille a car.
telling these people I was gonna buy you a car.
But Anthony has a good reason why he hasn't been to the dealership yet.
When she gets a driver's license, I will think about buying her a car.
She doesn't have a driver's license?
It's so common among kids now, they do not get licenses now.
Because of Ubers or what?
Ubers, just kids are lazy.
That is so different from when I grew up. The only thing we cared about was getting a license.
That and not being attacked by a saber tooth. So, happy birthday, Marseille! We're sure he'll get you a butte. Thanks, Anthony!
Ciao!
Thank you. Have a great one.
I think that people just want truth. And as long as you're being honest, then they like it.
Jeff Dye at LAX.
My boy.
Comedian, ex to Kristen Cavallari, former host of Who the Bleep Is That? I say, Kristen Cavallari, she's always talking about her exes. Has she got any dirt on you? He gives a good answer.
I'm not famous enough. What's she gonna say? We went to a restaurant together and I helped her get through a divorce, but she won't let me call her boyfriend.
It's kind of charmingly self-deprecating.
Damn.
Yes. I so enjoyed working with him.
He enjoyed working with you too. I ask, why do you think Who the Bleep Is That didn't work out?
I don't know. Could be that I got a DUI right when we were trying to promote it.
Boy, is he honest.
I'm having a good time.
That's fantastic. Hey man, thank you for your time.
Coming up.
Luka Doncic returned to Dallas for the first time since he was traded. Nico Harrison, the guy who traded Luka Doncic, was there. The entire stadium chanting, "Fire Nico," and the guy's just sitting there.
That's an emotional Luka Doncic watching a tribute video before a game. But when that game actually started, the Mavericks were the ones crying because Luka dropped 45 points, baby!
Locked in on the final five. Oh, Doncic locked in from the opening tip.
A very emotional night last night for Luka Doncic. He returned to Dallas for the first time since he was traded in the middle of the night to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Did he get booed?
No, the opposite.
They're mad at the GM over it.
Yes, fans were rather vocal about their displeasure with Mavs general manager Nico Harrison for letting Luka go.
The entire stadium chanting, "Fire Nico," and the guy's just sitting there. Mark Cuban's there, and Mark's like...
Mark should have come in with like a chainsaw.
Okay, but if Luka's this good, why'd the Mavericks ever trade him?
He was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And he's not conditioned. He gets kind of fat.
They didn't like his physique. They didn't think he worked hard
What did they care about his physique? Babe Ruth had a terrible physique.
Yeah, the Babe ate 10 pies for breakfast and washed it down with a quart of gin, according to the update we just made to his Wikipedia page. Nice work, Luka Doncic.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Coming up.
Diplo posted on his Instagram snowboarding while being pulled by a horse.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I gotta say, it's kind of scary because if the horse starts galloping in the...
I was thinking if it poops, you're going right into the poop.
Oh yeah, you smear it up on your board.
Diplo posted on his Instagram snowboarding while being pulled by a horse.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I mean, that's awesome.
That's so much fun.
I gotta say, it's kind of scary because if the horse starts galloping in the...
I was thinking if it poops, you're going right into the poop.
Oh yeah, you smear it up on your board.
I mean, this guy lives the life.
He has the best life.
Being in a jacuzzi in the snow is just...
The best place
It really
to be.
is.
What? You don't like to be in the jacuzzi when you go snowboarding
No, of
or
course.
skiing?
Yeah. I just don't find it to be like a life-changing experience.
Yeah,
It's a
me
hot
either.
tub.
Wow, you are bougie, dude. It's a pretty luxury experience.
You go into communal hot tubs, though. That I can't.
What, do you go in a hot tub alone? That's called a bath.
No, you have your own personal hot tub. You have your own personal hot tub in your room.
He doesn't know what communal means. That means more than just you and your wife.